Hello everybody, we are in the train room again here. What you're looking at is the pretty much completed Redbank Coaling Tower T-Trak Z module. So let's get right into this here. Well, I'll get to the coaling tower last. So with the landscaping, pretty much my normal earth undercoat, two different kinds of blended turf, clump foliage, coarse turf, couple trees in there, all purchased at Esther's Hobby Shop, Millville, PA. Go check him out. And then for up here for the river, I used some Woodland Scenics. I actually mixed some deep blue in with the earth undercoat. I didn't want it to be too blue because this is the Allegheny River, so just kind of made it like along here. This is graded actually. Underneath this there's some pink foam in the back that I kind of cut with a hot wire cutter, graded a little bit. Here I put some of this clay from Hobby Lobby up here. This stuff works real well. I mean, it's not exactly white, it's more tan, but I painted it with the earth undercoat anyway. Smooths really well. I'm looking forward to trying this again on a different module. I love celluclay. I think that stuff, that paper mache stuff, works great. I think this is a lot cleaner and you can almost use it in the same way. So I'm looking forward to trying this out a little more. So we did our normal up here as well. Blended turf, coarse turf, clump foliage. I didn't put the blended turf up here because I wanted it to be more kind of muddy because of the river. So it was mainly just the clump foliage, the coarse turf, and then the paint. But I felt like a little bit of a grade here, a little bit of terrain would make it look more like the river. So if you saw Z-Trak's video on this, he actually cut the module down here, dropped it, and then filled it in with foam and celluclay. And it looks great. Mine's not as detailed as his, but I same track plan, and I wanted to get something similar for this. So on to the star of the show here, the Redbank Coaling Tower from Archistories. So the cool thing about this is still around today. It is in Armstrong County, northeast of Pittsburgh, about an hour and a half or less from me, and it's still standing. It's on a rails to trails path for bikes, walking, whatever. No rails are under it anymore. But yeah, it's still there. I weathered this with some pan pastels, just the black, because I wanted it to look like, coal dust flying through the air. So thought that turned out pretty good. I just used the foam brush. I love these for weathering and landscaping. I mean, they're great and they're cheap. But yeah, we got that put on. The one thing that I was not sold on though was the height. I know if you saw Z-Trak's video, you could see that he was running auto racks and double stacked maxi cars through there, and it ran no problem. I just wasn't sold on it for myself, just because I wanted to make sure, the way I put it together, and that the trains were going to pass under there. So if you look in the back here, you see from the last video, AZL's open auto rack kit, which these are available exclusively on AZL Direct. So this is the tallest car I have, probably one of the tallest cars they make in Z-scale, and I tested this in the last video to make sure it was going to run underneath it. Now, after seeing how close it was, I was like, I got to do something. So, because I am a bit of a pack rat, my wife gets so annoyed with me for keeping stuff like this jar that I damaged in the sink. I cracked the top of it, and it's like, well, you can't drink beer out of a jar that's got some sharp edges. You cut your lips. So we used it to hold these, which these are from Klawndyke Modules, the little pop-outs that you use that come out when you put the brackets in and everything. So I hung on to all these because I was thinking, these might actually be good for something, and we found exactly what it's good for. So on the coaling tower here, if you see underneath the sides and everything, these are actually what the under the base of it to raise it up some. You can see it there. You can see it underneath the shed part. And I thought they worked well. I mean, even color-wise, they were pretty close. I mean, you know, black and tan right here. It's like the main structure and the coal dust. So, real good. The shed in the back here, there was actually a floor in there. I ended up cutting it out because I did the same thing to raise up there. And the auto rack almost fits in there. It's catching a little bit like on this post here on the corner, which, you know, I could take that. I could fix that if I really wanted to, but it's not like the auto rack's really going to be in this this shed. See, there it goes. But for coal hoppers, you know, Bethgons, our new Auto Flood 3 hoppers, you could definitely put those in there. I have some new full throttle cars coming, and they're the new coal hoppers, Norfolk and Westerns. From him, we'll do a video on those when I get them. But those will fit in there no problem. Ortners, gondolas, whatever. It's all going to work now for that. So definitely, I like that a lot better since I did that. On the back side here, let's move around just a little bit so you can see the railings. Those are what gave me the most trouble, was doing the railings. I like that Archistories actually included some little ladder pieces, so you didn't have to put each individual step in like some of the projects in the past. Definitely made it a lot easier. So definitely good job, Archistories. But yeah, there you go. We're just running trains under this. You know, switched it up a little bit. I got some passenger running underneath. I got a Penske E7 from AZL, of course, because this was made by the Pennsylvania Railroad. So, you know, got to pay homage to Pennsylvania here. So, yeah, this is coming together here. We still have some more modules to do. My daughter's career day is Friday. I need to at least get one more corner module landscaped, and we'll be good to go. I'm not sure if I'm going to end up taking all of these with me, and you know, I'll be teaching first graders about railroads and Z-scale and AZL, of course. But yeah, this is where we're up to now. We got the two corners down there, two singles in the back, and a double up front. Two doubles back to back here up front and behind. Two more singles. This double that I haven't figured out what's going to go on this spur here, and two more corners. And then if you look over here, we have the bigger end cap modules, which I need to get some more track for, and I'll be doing a video on those. I'm really looking forward to that one. Couple extra double modules. So yeah, it's getting clear that I'm going to need a bigger table sooner than later. So yeah, we got pretty much everything you see here running on the rails. Actually, everything is AZL. Little mix of everything. We got, tell you who the stars are. ES44 and GP38-2, 6 Ortner cars, 2 tanker cars, and 2 hoppers. So all AZL right there. And then if you look on the outside track, we got the Penske 7. This is the dinner train because we have the Baltimore and Ohio diner and the 2 Denver, Rio Grande, and Western diners. So a little bit of an excursion train there now. But yeah, fun build, very challenging. Oh, and let's not forget our Penn Central SW1500 along with our open auto rack kit available at AZL Direct exclusively. But yeah, fun build. I'm glad it's over. I'm glad it's glued on the module and everything's looking pretty good. Gonna see what we do next. A lot more Archistories structures out there I'd like to do. They are time consuming, but they are so worth it. And definitely a great addition to any layout. So like and subscribe. Check out AZL Direct for those open auto rack kits. Make sure you see Sean at Klawndyke Modules in Z-scale and N-scale. He's really getting into expanding his Z-scale stuff, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he comes out with next. USZscale.com, my site for sales, all your Z-scale needs. keep checking back on that. New releases from AZL on the 1st and 15th of every month. And be sure to keep checking back with our news site, USZ Today. That's www.usztoday.com, and we got a little bit of a hub there for Z-scaling. I got some resources. I'm doing some articles. I am going to do an article on this particular module, and just a little bit of history behind it, the coaling tower itself. But yeah, lots of good things in the terrain world these days, especially Z-scale. It is really a great day to be a Z-scaler, especially with AZL and all these other brands like Archistories, Full Throttle, and having Klawndyke to do these modules. It's a blast doing this. I hope you guys are having fun. And don't forget, well, this is about having fun. Don't frustrate yourself too much working on a structure or a project or whatever. And remember to run your trains. So with that being said, you guys have a good night. We will hopefully see you in the next one, hopefully sooner than later. And we'll see what we get into next on USZ scale and that stuff. So thanks, guys. Bye-bye.